There's this proof of a hero moment in Monster Hunter games that just makes me love them. It's not exclusive to them, I've felt it playing Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Celeste, Cuphead, and lots of games. But that moment, when you enter the dance, you dunk a monster, you see every of its attacks, you can evade them, you can see its weak spots. You're the best hunter. And it pays off. You best that monster that was so hard for you for such a long time. The accomplishment. And the next step then, check the armor, the weapons, the rewards. It clicks with me in such a profound level. I just can't put it down. Earlier on in the saga, you needed to know about cold drinks and hot drinks, sharpening, posing after every potion you took. This was just the basics, and thus, while playing Monster Hunter Tri for the first time in the Wii, my first I can't do it moment, this monster is way too hard, was like Iacrus. I just couldn't get myself to understand how such a clunky game was supposed to be fun. I was a kid, I hated it, I put the game down and thought I'd never play it again. Only I did, and I loved it. Tried the game again later, and slowly I learned my first weapon. I meant switch axe then. Slowly I understood my shading animations, the time it took me to hop and evade, how and where monsters seemed to take more damage, toppling a monster, or when a Rathalos dropped from the air and I could do a full burst in it. Man, that was the best. You see, you cannot approach this game stiff, fixed, unga bunga, although some weapons might argue against this. You need to learn your weapon, the monster, the environment, the procedures of hunting. This game rewards persistence. It rewards your constant hunting, preparation, effort. Slowly I started feeling like it was not just me. I stopped feeling like I couldn't do it ever. It clicked for me. I knew I could get there. I might just need better equipment, practice some more. Maybe I'm not doing my combos right, or the help of somebody might help me get over this just tiny difficult task for the first time. My notion changed from I can't do it to I'm not ready yet. You see, failure provides an opportunity for information. Angela Duckworth and her work on grit have a lot to say about how facing challenges, failing, and then having the grit to come back and push harder, learn from your mistakes and improve, is a key characteristic in people who find success. I'll also rapidly reference the work of Carol Dweck and her growth mindset. Not talking about crypto, just about what Dweck says. The ability to believe in yourself as an individual that can improve and that maybe cannot do this yet, but can in fact do it later, creates this mindset about getting better, grinding specifically into a future where you can actually do what you set your mind to. I've learned to grind and find joy in learning new things through this game. In our case, hunters who find success need to be greedy and be able to fail and learn from this. You need to go into that hunt and fail. You need 2 cards. Challenge the monster again and again until you learn it so much you understand its patterns, its behavior, and finally, you enter the beautiful dance every monster has, in which you are able to best it, and then again with the next one. That is only when you consider only every monster. Franchises before have had tons of monsters, even up to plus 90 in one single complete game, looking at UGU, and then you can consider also the 14 different weapons that make hunting each and every monster so different. As we just saw, there's so many ways to hunt a monster, to learn them, face them, even to change weapons in order to better suit a particular monster, then go back to your main, change to hammer to break a specific part, then do the hunt again with a greatsword or a longsword to cut those tails, and slowly take the steps towards the weapons and armor you set your mind to wear. This is where growth happens. You have your many combinations of monsters and weapons to learn and to find your own way to do it. Your own weapons and armor, the best skills suited for you. When you understand this, you can become a better hunter. Some of us study, learn the monsters, learn the weapons with YouTube materials or written material, or simply just playing a lot in order to have a better understanding of every scenario. Anders Ericsson talks a little about this in his book, Peak, Secrets from the New Science of Expertise, and I'm not gonna bother you with the specifics, but the key takeaway is that mastery is the result of deliberate, focused practice, not inherent talent. He talks about how top performers in any field develop their skills through focused, structured practice, just like that, which pushes them beyond their comfort zones. So it is not that you're a talented hunter, you have just practiced a lot. Then there's the community. Amazing people, all really love the franchise. Hundreds of tutorials, people who have talked about the hit values of every weapon, hyper armor, immunity frames, weak zones of each monster, difference between elemental and raw damage, and so much more information that you can put into your brain in order to better yourself as a hunter. There's a speedrun scene, there's people deciphering all the lore, there's theories, thousands of theories, and every fan has been hyped up and theorizing about how this next game, Monster Hunter Wilds, is gonna be, and what monsters are we gonna see in it. Then there's the development team. They put such love and care into their games. You can feel it in the world bustling with details. The relationships between the monsters, the people in it, you as a hunter, the weapons and the environmental traps. They don't need to put such care in this. We can see this if we reference other games, which I'm not gonna talk about right now, but they do. They put so much detail in things that we maybe are not even gonna see, and you can see how that has developed and evolved since Monster Hunter Tri, to GU, then to World, which was a stepping stone of the franchise, and now what we're gonna see in Wilds. There's tons of other reasons why I love Monster Hunter, and why the coming of Wilds feels to me just incredible. But today I wanted to focus on this, the idea of growth and learning, of grit and perseverance that this game has taught me, how I've become a better hunter. Does this mean I'm a great hunter? Hell no, I wish. Do I face life with the same grit I played this game? Maybe I should. I'm still learning, and since I've loved this franchise for so long and I'm now so excited for Wilds, I thought there wasn't a better time to share with you guys my personal thoughts about this great franchise. Hey, I'm Bernd. Thanks for watching this video. If anything resonated with you, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying something new here and seeing where it might take me. I'd like to keep talking about games I love and how they have helped me during my life. I have this idea of making a video about learning every one of the 14 weapons with the coming of Wilds. Tell me if that's something you'd watch, or you can share games or topics you'd like me to talk about. See you around, and happy hunting!